Hello, welcome back. This week will be another editing stream. Conceal is currently still out. So I figured I want to just get back to editing my highlights reel for the first episode. Yeah, uh, that's kind of the thing where because I just installed Windows XP on my VirtualBox machine. Uh, kind of feel like you have to go back to that time, right? I definitely want to start streaming games on on Windows XP once we get back to our usual streams. So that I guess that title song just will serve as a intermediate as a teaser for that. Um but yeah. So I'm back at my usual After Effects project again. Editing my first stream. Uh I have not made any progress since last week. Oh, no, I did make some progress. What I did was I was able to find a tool that's able to help me auto caption some of the stuff, especially the first like 1.5 minutes where it be the main attraction. Um, so I was able to find this subtitle auto subtitling plugin for After Effects that uses locally trained machine learning. I'm not using AI in this. I'm not okay. AI machine learning are kind of very interlinked in these days. Actually, AI is becoming the more popular term now, but in essence, both of them are kind of AI in a sense. But I like to use the word machine learning. So this plugin that I found, if I'm not sure if I still have it, but it's uh it's able to basically auto transcribe the what I'm saying. Yeah, basically, people that do that for TikTok. And I think there's some auto captioning soft tool in CapCut as well. There's nothing built in for After Effects, so I need to find a plugin that can do that for me. And so yep, this was what I was able to find. I think it's pretty good. Yeah, so of course I'm not trying to rely on them 100%. I'm going to make the edits. If there's anything wrong in this, I'm gonna make the changes right now. So like if I play the demo right now, you can see that it's around 90% accurate. I'm gonna have to manually edit that 10%, but it saves me a lot of work.
I am very excited to play game.
If the audio can load at real
Tell
time.
us what are we playing today?
We are playing a game called A Star Interactive. It's about education. It's like Freddy Fish and Putt Putt. Yeah, you.
Yeah, so the first thing kind of gets wrong is the name Freddy Fish. Freddy is not spelled like this. Not it's spelled Freddy Fazbear. Um, I think it's spelled like this. Yeah. So that's one thing.
Freddy Fish and Putt Putt. Yeah, you've heard of
You managed to get Putt Putt correct though, so I think I'm pretty impressed.
Pajama Sam. Yeah, that.
Okay. So the second one is pajama. I think I hate this, but like the British English spells it one way, American English spells it the other way. Because this is an American studio, they call it pajama instead of pajama. So that's another thing. It's pajama.
You've heard of Pajama Sam. Yeah, that thing.
Cool, yeah.
But it's exclusively Singapore.
A-Star Interactive.
Okay, that's another thing. Okay. So it says 8 star instead of A star. So that's one thing. Okay, but before I make any more edits, right, I think I want to regenerate the text here using the plugin. So how this I was able to find let me try to bring back the GitHub plugin. I was able to the GitHub repository that I found. This one. It's by Javier Jerez Antonetti. It's yeah, Whisper AX local transcriber. It's local transcriber, so it doesn't actually send any data into any data centers. So every all this transcribing is done locally, but it does give you an option to use um if I scroll down here, it's not important because I'm not using it, but apparently you can use Google Gemini. But I'm not definitely not using that. I'm gonna use everything locally. And what it does, it somehow runs a local it runs a local Python script that runs in the background, and it it uses the traditional means of machine learning to basically determine your speech, and everything is run locally. So I think that's pretty cool. I want to use stuff like that. Yeah, you know my stand on AI. I think there is definitely very good applications there. It's on the only problem is that it, the only problem is assholes people running the people that run the big companies that say they know what to do about AI, but it's all for their own benefit. That's not how new technology is supposed to go. But hey, capitalism, right? So I'm I'm still optimistic for how the possibilities of AI. Yeah, correct. I'm still editing most of this myself because I cannot trust the AI to do what I want it to do. So it's always better to do it as actual work, so that you can tell it's by yourself. Mhm. Yeah. So this was basically the only progress I made on this whole thing in the whole week. Um, and I think there's a good reason why. Um, so last week, it's been a very busy week. Um, I think I think pretty obvious to maybe some of you watching so far is that the Kick at Stake song got finally released in BFDI 25. That was a very insane opportunity, honestly. Um, that all of that was done in like 2 to 3 weeks, working with the musician. So, and if you have known my my editing style for the last 10 years, back when I was doing PMVs, I'm sure Scarlett knows a lot about this. It's very PMV-esque. and I have no shame in admitting that. Um, that and I went to when I was and back on doing a yeah, I can't help myself, you know. When I first heard the music, I just imagined flying streaks, and that's pretty much my music video style. But what else happened like throughout the earlier this week was that you know I'm very deep into the research of this whole company A Star Interactive. Um, and throughout my research using the Wayback Machine, um, I was able to find 3 different addresses for where this A Star Interactive could be. Um, so I spent yesterday hunting these places down. Okay, yesterday was basically like my research trip. I went to different places in Singapore, all that all relate to A Star Interactive. Um, the first place I went to visit was basically the library, specifically the National Library in Singapore. Because during my research, I was able to see that one of the old CDs that I don't have is actually in the library, like in the main library in Singapore, and I was able to find it, and and I was able to see that I was able to actually open up the CD and get to play with it. So it was really nice because I don't have that CD in my possession. So I'm going. But bad news is because it's a reference material, that means like it cannot be borrowed. Which is a bummer. I was hoping I could like borrow things from the library, but I think this is one of the materials that is marked as references, so they cannot be borrowed. And yeah, but I did manage to play it in the library, and it's yep, very familiar visuals and music, and it really tickled my nostalgia a bit. But yeah, uh, oops. Right after that, I was able to I went to search up one of the addresses and went to the address. Um, the good thing is two of the addresses in my research were pretty much right next to each other, so I was able to go to both of them at one, or two of them at once. One of them was actually someone's house. Um, I know, right? It's literally someone's house. So I went to that house. I rang the doorbell, and okay, I was looking for the founder of A Star Interactive. Unfortunately, when I rang the doorbell, the the owner isn't there's no one in the house named that name in my research. So and I asked a bit further, and they said they only moved in like a year ago. So well, that's kind of again another bummer. I don't know I don't know where did the founder go to. So pretty sad. Okay, that was the first address. The second address is basically the A Star Interactive's I'm not sure office or showroom. I think that I've seen them reference it as their showroom, a way for guests to like demo their products. And I went to that address. Yep, it's not there anymore. It's been replaced by some robotics school. And it's closed on Saturdays. So I wasn't able to like ask them, and it's gonna be very awkward to ask people there. But yeah, that was the second address, not there clearly. Then when I did go to the third place, the third address, it's basically their second office. Their second office, it wasn't there as well. When I asked the tenants that was currently occupying that unit, occupying that office unit, they don't know who the previous tenant was. So that was another bummer. I have no more leads in this research. I don't know who to contact. I do not know who else to look for. Um, but what I find it funny was that in this office buildings directory, A Star Interactive was still was still there. So pretty interesting. I thought that would have led me somewhere, but it didn't. It just did. I think this office building didn't update yet. That hasn't updated the directory in like 6, 7 years. So uh definitely pulled a quick one on me, lied to me. So yeah, I don't know where to go now to find people. You don't get it, Scarlett. I feel so disappointed. I was hoping to find someone that can, lead me somewhere. Uh, oh well. Anyway, that was like my long story for the week. Um, let's get to editing. I was like really hoping I can find someone, but it, I'm I'm just very I chickened out kind of. I wish I could have pushed further. Like, can I get this owner's number in case they might know anything about this? But I think I think that's a bit much. Uh, oh well. Okay. Back to editing this. Yeah, I checked the Wayback Machine for that for A Star Interactive. Their website was last up around early 2019. Um, yeah, he deserves to be doxxed, honestly, for what he did to my childhood. Okay, so I'm trying to make some changes to the subtitles here because I think I want it to be. I'm not sure whether I can just edit here, but it will just be very blurry. I'm gonna regenerate the subtitles. Okay, so if I so this is the plugin that I was using. Oops, load. Okay, yeah. So I'm not using this. Screw Gemini. Um. Okay, so what I have is font size. Maybe I'll set it to double that. Um. So who approached me was actually TT guy, one of the directors of BFDI. A. So yeah, Carrie and Michael no longer really quote unquote lead the show anymore. They're just kind of the face of it. That just comes in and sometimes help out with animation. You know, uh, they're the founders. They don't need to touch the hard. They don't need to. They don't have to like um do the groundwork as much anymore. But they are there to, yeah, executive powers in as executive producers. They don't have to touch the groundwork. So I was approached by one of the directors whose name is TT Guy. I've actually met him during my when I went to New York and met the Jack and Jellyfy crew. Yeah, stroke with 2 point. No, 5 point. Stroke color black. Okay. So I think that's all. I think I can save a preset if I save. Name the preset cat. Who did we meet at BronyCon? Because there was something else going on at the same place, lol. Um oh yeah, wait, yeah, we met Carrie. So what a strange what a strange coincidence, right? So back in BronyCon 2019, there was a Rubik's Cube competition that was happening at the same time. And Carrie himself was there. So it was so nice to like actually meet him. I almost forgot about that. It was so weird. But yeah, Carrie was very into Rubik's cubes, and it was just so happened that BronyCon 2019 and the Rubik's cube competition was happening in the same building, and it was so cool, I guess. Yeah, so Carrie is quite a speed cuber, if you don't know. I don't I don't I solved the Rubik's Cube once, but that was like with following instructions. I have never done it in my head entirely. Uh, well, yeah, I expected that. But now you know. But wait, I never told you about BFDI pre 2019. Maybe I would have told you, but I don't know who, and didn't tell you who the creator of BFDI was. Maybe. Okay, I'm gonna let this run. I'm gonna select the intro. So, um, once selecting that thing runs the server, activates the server in the background. So yeah, so Carrie was one of the original creators of BFDI. um he's very talented. Yeah, I very clearly remember 2018 as well. And that was the year we went on, 2018 was the one we went on the went to the escape room, right? Look at this running in the background. Whoa. Yeah, maybe that was 2019. Yep. Honestly, the escape room kind of was pretty much one of the highlights of uh that of that whole trip. Coo, 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 coo. It's okay. Hey, other chat. It's you are to intrude in and ask your questions. Don't let Scarlet be the one carrying the stream, man. Okay, the subtitles are generated. Um, why did it switch back to Arial? Never mind. I don't like. Okay, no, Arial is fine. Okay, I just yeah. Nowadays, I'm using this font known as Atkinson Hyperlegible. And what this font is basically a font that is built for accessibility in mind. No, I don't. Okay, I hate Calibri. No, Calibri is no. I love Calibri. Um, bec- Mostly because it's the font, the standard font that I use for scrapbook. Um, the reason for that is because it's the one that you normally associate with like the old Microsoft Office. Hi Kirby. I think I even asked you at some point, Scarlett, like if among these logos, which one has the best font? And I think you picked the one with Calibri. So I was like, okay, Calibri it is then. Oh no, not my color picker not responding. I think I just added too much text, too many layers. At some point, I asked you which one was better, which one is better, and I think the one with Calibri was probably the best, the one that invokes the nostalgia the most. Is it loading? Not responding. Cool. Maybe I should stream in 4K. I wonder if my PC can handle it. I wonder if my internet connection can handle it. Oh man. Okay, maybe I shouldn't change the color anymore. Let me cancel it. I'm sorry, PC. Okay, can I? Okay, okay. Can I okay? After Effects. Sorry, I treated you harshly. Yeah, I think that's the thing with like making each word a single layer. Where is where is the other regulars? Where is Isabella? Where is Jasper? Background color, not responding. Oh, After Effects. Okay, that's the good. Okay, let me okay. Let me okay. Composition, okay, there we go. All right. Um, save. Okay. Oh, that was scary. Save. Okay. Yep, I've done the save already. Let's what I want to do is change the stroke width for all these layers. Will After Effects survive? Let's do 10. Maybe I should turn off previews. I have autosave turned on, but it's not as frequent. Okay, 10. Let's go back to the main comp. Okay, let's see.
I am very excited to play a game.
Tell us what are we playing today?
Okay, I think it could do with a bit more width. Okay, where is the 246 layers selected? Cool. Is there a way to disable auto preview? Oh, never mind. I'm just gonna pick 20. Is that okay? Oh, okay, I guess it's okay, yeah. Let's go.
To play a game.
Tell us what are we playing today?
We are playing a game called A Star.
All right. So apparently, this has a feature where you can combine words together. So I'm going to combine the words A star and interactive. Combine select the text layers. Oh, but now why do you change the anchor point? Oh, okay, that's cool. Okay, but I want to combine these two. Yeah, I think I mentioned this last stream, right? I think there is a point in A-Star's history where they changed from rested art into vector art. Why do you change? Why do you change? Okay, what's force RTL? No, didn't do anything. You know what? Screw. I'm just gonna max characters per line one combine. Okay, two combine, three combine, 20 combine, 200 combine, combine. You know what? I'll just manually change it. 0. Okay, I think I just set it to 0 then. Oh, it's been super hot here like since 2 months ago.
Called A Star Interactive. It's about education.
Okay, for education, I think I want to set this to big text.
Education. It's like Freddy Fish and
Okay, time to change Freddy Fish. Not from Freddy Fazbear to Freddy Fish. Because I think Freddy Fish is how you spell it, so like Freddy Fish. Yep, that's how you spell Freddy Fish.
Putt Putt. Yeah, you've heard of pajamas.
Bananas in pajamas, they're running down the stairs. Bananas in pajamas.
Sam, yeah, that thing.
Cool, yeah.
But it's exclusively Singapore.
It's effective.
Yeah, it's bananas in pajamas. I saw someone actually was selling bananas in pajamas stickers in Dojima. Oh, they actually show bananas in pajamas in the UK, yeah?
It's our
Okay, time to combine these three. Combine.
Singapore.
It's our interactive is I guess educational game where math I guess educational game where teaches math.
Okay, I didn't mean to say teachers, but teachers. So this is where I'll change things to teachers.
Teaches math, teaches actually mostly teaches like English and Chinese, which is our second language here. So it's going to be something that we want to re-explore in our childhood again.
Apparently, this is lost media. You can't find this anywhere.
Okay, for most of UFO's text here, I think I want to make it capitalized. So if like ta-da from here to parent from apparently anywhere. I think there is a button for this. All caps. There we go. Never realized bananas in pajamas was Australian. Always thought it was British. Well, it is Australian. I mean, yeah. A lot of shows back then I watched. I watched a lot of shows from the UK, America, and Australia. So, Bananas Pajamas is Australian. High Five is Australian. Teletubbies is British. Then you have all your Nickelodeon stuff from America. So, but I mean, back then, all in my head, all of these people are just Westerners. I did not know the difference between all of them until like probably at least I was 13 or something. I just saw them all as like Westerners. Yep, the Wiggles. I didn't watch a lot of the Wiggles. I watched more of High Five. I know they kind of I feel like they are like kind of rival bands. rival children music bands, and I can picture them doing like a battle of the bands, High Five versus Wiggles. Who will win? The winner is whoever you watch the most.
that we want to re-explore in our childhood again.
Apparently, this is lost media. You can't find this anywhere.
Like no one has
You can't find this anywhere.
uh, like no one has uploaded any recording of the games until I came in. So
Okay, I want to capitalize until I came in as well. Until I came in. Yeah, it seems like High Five had like a different was not as popular as the Wiggles. Wiggles, I think the Wiggles probably came out first. Then High Five came in. Probably, I feel like High Five probably copied the Wiggles. They probably saw like how popular the Wiggles was, and they say, "Oh, I'm gonna make our own children's music group." I wonder how did the Wiggles view High Five, and how did High Five view the Wiggles? Do they think they're rivals? That's kind of cute to think about. Um, I would think so too. But I think maybe High Five just saw they saw a gap in the market in Singapore and just took it all. Yep. Ooh, okay. Yeah, they're pretty close together, 5 years apart. The Wiggles probably had a wider reach, but wherever the Wiggles didn't go, I think High Five took it.
Where?
I think the Wiggles was pretty. I'm not sure the Wiggles was popular in the US.
Where?
yeah, like no one has uploaded any recording of the games until I came in. So I think the goal for this time is to actually play through the whole thing and see
How long it would take?
And see,
uh
okay, I'm gonna edit this part here. Just uh, and capitalize this part because it's where UFO comes in with a new sentence. This is one of the things that I think you kind of have to adjust. Any kind of AI, you can't trust it 100%. That's why all these vibe coded applications have bugs in them, because the people that prompt these don't know what they're doing. And sure, they can have the AI like correct the bugs, but they still don't know what the AI is doing. So it kind of it still they still let all these smaller things get through.
and see
I wonder how long it would.
I think the goal for this time is to actually play through the full thing and see
I wonder how long it would take.
I have no idea either. So that's kind of the fun, right? Ooh, interesting. I like
Okay, for this part, I think I'll just because the text is on the screen, I'll just probably not show the text.
ooh, interesting. I like looking into
Oh, I guess
I like looking into old media, especially. Ooh, interesting. I like looking
I just think I think I meant to say interesting.
right. Ooh, interesting.
Okay, for this part, I'll just cut out.
interesting. I like looking into old media, especially CDs, which I have a bunch from the
Yeah, it's
2000s.
gonna.
So that's kind of the fun, right? Interesting. I like looking into old media, especially CDs, which I have a bunch from the
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just run to the yeah. Poop. No, I should just yeah.
bunch from the
Oh, I didn't know that. You mean if you opt out, YouTube won't recommend it? That's a bit outrageous. I mean, I don't produce a lot of shorts anyway. I find that shorts are a great way to gain subscribers but not viewers. Uh, but long form videos are a great way to get viewers but not subscribers. Somehow that's the formula. I've seen a lot of people, a lot of channels uh with a lot of subscribers, but they only produce like short content. Yep. That's why I think for this video I'm editing, I want to try and make a shorts as well for like various highlights. There's highlights within the highlights.
I wonder how long it would take.
I have no idea either. So that's kind of the fun, right? Interesting. I have no idea either.
I think for the eye, no idea either. I want to capitalize the eye. Oh, I have no idea either. Fun, right?
Interesting. I like looking into old media, especially CDs, which I have a bunch from the
Yeah, it's
2000s.
gonna bring back a lot of nostalgia.
Yeah, it's gonna bring back a lot of nostalgia to us because these are CDs that
CDs. Have you seen the new Google stuff? Yeah, I've watched the highlights reel of Google I/O because I follow tech bit and it's kind of cringe. Oh yeah, I've seen that. The disregard. Then it is okay, I'll disregard. In all these kind of tempts me to like change my search engine to like DuckDuckGo or something. I'm like quite close to doing that. I wonder if anyone here has used DuckDuckGo.
to play as kids
Really
as well.
long time ago. Time ago.
This
Ago.
this CD
Okay, called cd-dd. CD. What's a Nintendo 64 DD?
Long time ago.
this CD is for one of the first stages. I forgot why they have different stages of this series called My Magic Carpet. I assume we start with Magic Carpet series called stages of this series called My Magic Carpet. This series called My Magic Carpet.
I wonder if I should just not show subtitles here, just highlight the My Magic Carpet up here. Oops, I should quit Discord or something. I should set my Discord to like do not disturb. Sorry if I jump scared you with any Discord notifications. It's you, isn't it? Okay. It's okay, I should set it to do not disturb. I wasn't looking. Anyway.
Series called My Magic Carpet. I assume we start with stage 1, so they have different stages of this.
I think I'll keep it because I referenced My Magic Carpet and stage 1, so
They have different stages of this series called My Magic Carpet. I assume we start with stage 1, so we are playing on one of the stage 1.
Maybe it gets more difficult as it progresses.
Maybe.
okay, so this is all, maybe. That's all the subtitles. I'll probably get into like animating where the subtitles go later on. But yeah, I think I can close this now and I can close this. Control C to quit. Okay, there we go.
ASA Interactive, where learning comes alive.
Okay, I see a bit of the border here. Let me go and change. There we go.
As it progresses.
Maybe.
ASA Interactive, where learning comes alive.
Where learning comes alive. Let me know if you can hear the audio from the desktop.
My magic carpet. With Anthony the Adventurer.
Anthony.
Rescue mission.
So I think you can immediately tell that all this is like Flash animated, back when Flash was still pretty. So I think you can immediately tell that all this is like Flash animated, back when Flash was still pretty popular. R.I.P. to Flash.
The inner name of children. Can you guess where a stellar is?
Why is there
Guess where a stellar is?
why is
Come on,
Why
After
is he
Effects,
like
load.
right oh
This guy?
yeah, he's like at the corner.
Yeah. So I
He's
think because
close.
this game is made for a 4:3 aspect ratio, because that was the back then, but I think I have a 16:9.
So they hit assets that they think wouldn't be seen, but
Yeah.
we can.
But we can see beyond. Okay, apparently this stage of the game where we're supposed to find a Stella, and we are supposed to listen to the hints of
Gotta be the big blue ball in left.
blue and round, right? This one.
No, I think it's the big blue ball on the left.
Be honest. Be true. Round and
Blue, it has
Okay.
to be. Has to be.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, we got 300. We got $100.
found me.
So the home page.
Yeah, so the home screen, I think.
So we have to follow.
Yeah, follow the tracks.
Okay.
So, because the My Magic Carpet, right, is supposed to be a bilingual education tool.
Stop
This one is
jittering.
English track. Follow this whole path over here.
Is there a way to reduce that? It's a progress panel. Preview. Cache before playback. Playback will start after entire range is cached. Do I want to do that? Okay, that's what it does. Nope, I guess I don't want that. What if I just do this?
Intrigue.
Okay, I guess that's kind of
Oh!
That was fast. Bonk.
Anthony had returned the parrot's kindness.
Notice that the cage wasn't above his head before, but now it is.
So you see, one good turn deserves another.
Yeah. Wait, so it's just that simple, I guess.
Very simple story.
Another.
Okay.
Let's see how well we do.
Yeah, so I think this next section is basically
Click on the
comprehension.
right answer to choose the right answer.
Okay.
Let's see how well we do.
Yeah, so I think
okay. This part I want to zoom in on the face.
and wait, so it's just that simple, I guess.
Very simple story. The cage wasn't above his head before, but now it is.
So you see, one good turn.
It's still happening. Screw it.
Yeah. Simple.
I guess it is worse. Oh, this is 533 milliseconds to render.
Yes.
Very simple story.
What if I do this? This.
Story.
Another.
Okay.
This.
Do.
Yeah, so I think this next section is basically
To choose the right answer.
this next section is basically comprehension.
Answer. To choose the right answer, you have to be very careful. What
Ah.
happens with little Anthony? Click on the
Comprehension.
right answer.
Yeah.
Do I really have to go do this?
Wait, so it's just that simple, I guess.
Very simple story.
Another.
Okay.
Let's see how well we do.
See, one good turn deserves another.
Gonna be fun times. This reminds me of an old app I used to play when I was very little, but I can't seem to find anything about it anymore. Oh, I hate when that happens.
Anthony, the end.
Ooh.
Oh. I remember seeing this as very little, but I can't seem to find anything about it anymore. Oh, I hate when that happens.
Anthony, the end.
So this one is where
Ooh.
Oh. Oh, I hate when that
Anthony,
happens.
the end.
Ooh.
I hate when that happens.
and you know I
Anthony, the end.
Ooh.
Oh, I remember seeing this as a very young kid, and I was like very intrigued. Ve-
Oh!
That was fast. Bonk.
Anthony had returned Petrus, the parrot's kindness.
Notice that the cage wasn't above his head before, but now it is.
So you see, one good turn deserves another.
maybe I should try and visualize that.
Notice that the cage wasn't above his head.
Fast. Bonk.
Anthony had returned Petrus, the parrot's kindness.
Notice that the cage.
If I were to do that, I will need to go and go to the original. This one. Stack panel group. No. More tabs. So this is one of them. Put it here. So for this, I'm going to layer mask. Hey, Isabella, hi. Nice to see you again. We're deep into the editing business. You also miss quite a bit. I was talking about my journey the past week, where I was I just released a little thing called the Cake at Stake last intro. Nothing that's nothing. Then I went on an adventure to go and find like the 3 different addresses that I was able to find in the A-Star Interactive Wayback Machine. So fun week. And After Effects almost crashed on me. I was able to save it. Okay. Where is the other one? Okay, yeah, this one. And boop. Why is it zoomed in? When you mentioned there being A-Star Interactive games in the library, do you remember which games you tried? Okay, so in the catalog, I was able to find the one that I wanted to find the most was Magic the Dancing Brush, because that was the game I do not have in my possession. There were other games too, like Mathematics Playtime. I don't have those games as well. There was Beyond the Stars, so that's one thing I found, and Grammar Playtime. So those are kind of the only games I was able to see from the catalog. I was only there for Magic: The Dancing Brush, though. Uh, okay. Yeah. I think it's kind of a trend now. Like, people were saying that people recognize Carrie's animation style when during BFDI 25. I wouldn't have known because unless someone had told me. But yeah, now looking back at that scene, I can tell that Carrie did that. That is Carrie's animation style. Um, but when I was watching the episode for the first time, I wasn't able to catch it at first. But yeah, I think now there is a thing called Carrie's animation style, Carrie Soul.
Oh,
Hope your search for the magic brush eventually works out. I'm looking forward to seeing it myself. I think I might end up just buying on the used market because I was able to see some listings, and I think I might just go that path.
Bonk.
Anthony had returned Petrus, the parrot's kindness.
notice that the cage wasn't above. Notice that the cage.
I got the cage.
Cage wasn't above his head before, but now it is. Notice that the cage wasn't above his head before, but now it is.
Or should have made them like hold the keyframe.
Notice that the cage wasn't above his head before, but now it is.
So you see, one good turn deserves.
Yeah. Wait, so it's just that simple, I guess.
Very simple story.
Screw it, I'm going back to half.
Okay.
Let's see how well we do.
Yeah, so I think
Another.
okay.
Let's see how well we do.
Yeah, so I think this next section is basically
Click on the
comprehension.
right answer. To choose the right answer, you have to be very careful.
Great sigh.
Ah.
Little Anthony. Careful. Little
He fell.
Fell into the river.
There was a pet.
the kind parrot.
Yeah. I wonder if these kind of questions would be easy for a primary. I wonder if these kind of questions.
But
The kind parrot.
Yeah. Yeah. I wonder if these kind of questions would.
Also, one thing worth mentioning is the demos that some games had. It was only the way I found about other games. Right. Okay. So when I was playing the Magic the Dancing Brush, it had actually one of those demo sections, and it was demoing like different games from Ribbons Reads, Ribbons Adventures, and Ribbons Learns, Ribbons Adventures. So it's really cool. Summer break starts on Friday. Can't wait to start because I want to spend time with my IRL friends. Well, hope you have fun with your IRL friends. I think it's cool that we all have IRL lives. I think it's as or maybe more important than our online lives.
Would be easy for a primary one.
no,
Easy for a primary one kid.
No.
I wonder if these kind of questions would. Easy for a primary one kid.
Yes, we do have
Oh.
IRL lives.
I
Right.
remember I struggled.
Yeah.
Yes, it
Be back. Be back.
I will help you.
I will help.
Even I turn this off, it's still taking so long to load.
It was look.
I don't think it's a
Run off
problem with this
hurriedly.
clip. I do not think it's a problem with the clip. Let's info? No. Um Audio. Let's see what this does.
To say that
Yes, it was the
a
leaf.
float.
I will
He
help
said,
you.
I will help.
Food. Run off hurriedly.
Yeah, that doesn't help. Player, where's the preview? Play, show overlays, click change loop options. The past few years, I've spent summer breaks online, but lately I want to spend my summer with my friends IRL. Yeah, that's cool. I even removed UFO's face.
Be back.
I will help you. Food.
Food.
It was look.
Yeah.
Run
Play
off
start.
hurriedly.
I can.
Okay. That didn't help me at all. Where was that panel that can tell me whether something is not playing in real time? Not properties. Oh shit. I mean that. Nope. Yeah. I've been drawing a bit less because I've been focusing on stuff IRL for a while. I think maybe have an art block. I think that's the player panel. You just have to make it slightly larger. That's what I did for me. Where is the player panel? You mean you mean this one? Yeah, might be. Oh, thank you for sharing your IRL stuff. Like, I think it's so important to have a life in real life. So I kind of already told my story earlier on involving my the cake at stake feature, and also the venture I went down trying to track down like the 3 addresses for A-Star Interactive.
Food.
Food.
Who was looking
Yeah,
Hurriedly.
I can see why these two questions will be quite difficult.
This was really.
Uh, even for a primary one kid.
this was
I
because
think
there
yeah.
were
It should.
so many
The
of
most likely answer is no.
Yeah.
all
This is already making us kind of struggle as adults.
call
This is already making us
Answer is number 2.
yeah.
call
This is already making us kind of struggle as
you don't need to be so close.
this was
I
because
think
there
yeah.
were
It should.
so many
The
of
most likely answer is number 2.
yeah.
call
This is already making us kind of struggle as adults already. I don't know how this will be very difficult as like when we were kids.
What do you think Mr. Gregory G. Grumps can learn from this story? He learns that if you help someone, story. He learns that if you help he learns that if you help someone,
Come on, play in real time.
that if you help someone, you can be sure.
Okay, when I want to have the whole stream kind of go red when that error sound plays, cause that's funny. So I was like thinking, okay, adjustment layer. Oops. Color correction tint red. Red. Then I'll probably make it not as obvious with this. Subtract feather. Overlay. Soft light. Highlight. Overlay. Highlight. No. Yeah, I think highlight sounds good. So the doo-doo section.
From this story, he learns that he learns that if you help
Why can't you play in real time? Okay. It was green. Change the sample rate. Wait, hold on. File project settings. This one? Does it do anything?
Story. He learns that if you help, you
No,
can
it's
be
still there. If Ori and UFO became the mascots of an edutainment game, what subjects would they focus on? I mean, I would definitely want to focus on math, but probably like secondary school math. I don't know about UFO, but probably UFO will probably take like English. Don't know about that. There is one drawing software called Rebel, and it's really good. But the problem is that it costs $80 and above, even above 100. And I've been surviving off the 30-day free trial. Huh. I know the AI overview is not reliable, but I couldn't. These kind of things are very niche. So not playing in real time. Set the work area to a shorter duration when you preview. Let's try that.
someone, you can be sure. He he learns that
Did-
help someone, you can be
Oh. That works. I think maybe he was trying to load stuff into RAM while trying to play at the same time. That's why. Maybe that should be the behavior. Is there a way to save that? Do not cache while playing. Thankfully, it's a one-time payment. After effects, do not cache while playing. Automatic caching. Composition menu preview. Turn off cache frames while idle. How to stop caching trains? I didn't play. I guess. You know what? I think this is a proper workflow then.
someone, you can be sure. Be sure. Can be sure.
Sorry, I have to increase your anxiety a bit, Scarlett.
Can be sure. He can be sure. He someone, you can be sure. He
I want to be kind of cool to like shake the earth. Bass boost the first time it does that.
you can be sure. He you can be sure. He sure. He be sure. He be sure. He he learns that
Did you do that?
can be sure. He
Distort, transform. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maybe I should motion tile. And then slider amp. Starting with 20. And grind it down.
be sure. He
No, that doesn't work. Okay, I'll need to another adjustment layer then. This one will just have the motion tile. Is it? This one won't have a mask.
be sure. Sure. He can be sure. He be sure. He
Okay, maybe that's too high.
be sure. He sure. He
Mirror edges.
sure. He you can be sure. He you can be sure. He
What if it's higher?
be sure. He you can be sure. He
You use the shaking the earth, it's all good. The red fade looks like when you get hurt on Roblox. That's what I felt like. I felt like I was hurt.
can be sure. He you can be sure. He learns
You open OBS as well. Okay. Not this far.
G. Grams can learn from this story. You can be sure. He can be sure. He learns that he learns that
Did you do that?
Oh, hello. Welcome back to the stream. Hope everything's okay. Scrapbook.
He learns that
Did you do that?
he learns that
Did you do that?
Oh, okay, it's still caching the frames here, that's why.
That.
person in return.
Dude.
No, you shouldn't be pressured.
He learns that
Did you do that?
In
You
return,
should
right?
help that if he
Oh yeah, I saw your art. I think you should share it with the Scrapbook Discord server as well. I think Isabella would love to see it.
he learns
No.
no.
he learns that
Did you do that on purpose? Did you do that on purpose? We won't get a perfect that on purpose.
He learns
No.
No, we won't get a perfect score because of that.
No.
Why
Whatever.
would you do that?
No. Whatever.
Why would you do
Whatever.
Why would you do that?
Yakiniku store. That's so cool. I love yakiniku. It's those where you grill the meat on the hot plate. I wonder if Scarlett or Isabella might be familiar with what yakiniku is.
that is
No.
someone
Whatever.
Why would you do that?
person in return.
No, dude.
No, you shouldn't be pressured to help that person in
You
return,
should
right?
help that if he learns.
Yeah, and yakiniku is a way to like serve like meat. You kind of put it on a hot plate and you cook it yourself. So it's like a barbecue, but like in a restaurant setting. That way you kind of get to control like how done your meat you want it to be. And it gives you more control over the food, I guess, which adds to the experience.
That is the moral. Like, that's what they're trying to teach the kids. It's not
Try
you
again.
should expect.
Run.
He found
Speed run.
You shouldn't expect. someone
Okay,
to
speed
say-
run.
he found
It's also how I because
Oh, that's so cool. I hope you get to come to like the OSC hangouts that we have in Singapore. I think the next one is the next one that they have planned is like in June.
he learns that if someone helps, you should. That is the moral. Like, that's what they're trying to teach kids. It's not you
Try
you
again.
shouldn't expect. someone
okay,
to
speed
say-
run.
he found
Speed run.
This is just so sad.
recall
Speed run. Speed run.
This is just so sad.
recall
You know,
he found
speed run. Speed run.
This is just so sad.
recall
What time I'm ending the stream? I'll probably end it like 11 p.m. your time, my time as well. So yeah. I woke up not too long ago, so maybe I've actually heard yakiniku before, lor. Yeah. Also, Scarlett, I kind of brought you to some teppanyaki place before, right? That one also you kind of cook on a hot plate, but like the person does it for you.
Speed run.
He fell
Speed run. Speed run.
This is just so sad.
Recall.
Okay, speed run.
He fell
Speed run. Speed run.
This is just
Speed run.
Okay, for this part, I kind of want to play to the fact that this is so sad. Okay.
this is just so sad.
Recall.
Speed run. Speed run.
This is just so sad.
Recall.
This was also how I hated doing this thing, because I know one question I got wrong, I have to do it all over again. So I'm feeling the same feeling. Speed run. Speed run.
This is just so sad.
Recall.
This was also
This is just so sad. This is just so sad.
Recall.
speed run.
This is just so sad.
Recall.
Oh, wait. You showed scrapbook to your psychiatrist. That's so nice of you.
Speed run.
This is just so sad.
Recall.
This was also how I hated doing this thing as a kid, because I know
I'm drawing UFO and Ori fan art now. Every time I draw UFO, I always actually make a big caterpillar by accident. Oh, I wonder why.
This is just so sad. This is just so sad.
Recall.
this was also how I
I'm thinking here whether I can add something like a SpongeBob title card 5 minutes later.
This is just so sad.
Recall.
this was also how I hated doing this thing as a kid, because I know one question I got wrong all over again. So I'm feeling the same feelings as I did as
Oh,
a
because
kid.
you're like a perfectionist?
They don't even let me pass if I don't get.
Score because you shouldn't expect someone
Okay,
to
speed
get-
run.
I don't like eating out that much with my fam since I tend to feel anxious a lot being around my sis. Aw. I hope your family's doing alright.
So sad.
Recall.
This was also how I hated doing this thing as a kid, because I know one question I got wrong, I have to do it all over again. So I'm feeling the same feelings as I did
Oh,
as a
because
kid.
you're like a perfectionist?
They won't even let me pass if I don't get perfection full marks.
Oh, I see.
See, I get $100 more. Perfection full marks.
Oh, I see.
Time to zoom in.
See, I get $100 more. Get $100 more.
Also, I heard you know Project Hail Mary. It's one of my favorite movies. Yeah, I watched like Project Hail Mary, uh, probably on the first weekend when it opened in Singapore. I watched it in IMAX as well because I knew how awesome of a movie it's gonna be. Um, if you know me, I use my one of my favorite movies of all time was The Martian, and The Martian was also another film that was adapted from one of Andy Weir's books. So knowing that Project Hail Mary comes based from the same author, I knew this was gonna be good. So I pushed it all. I went all in and bought IMAX tickets for the first time in like ever. I think the last time I actually sat through, I actually bought movie tickets that aren't just normal movie tickets was like Avatar, um, 16 years ago. Aw, that's nice. I watched it in IMAX like within the first weekend, and what a movie, right? I I did not read the book, unfortunately. I went in super blind, which can be a good thing. It allows me to like appreciate the visuals a lot more. Um, funny about that. I was debating whether the stream today, whether I was going to play Kerbal Space Program and basically replicate the Project Hail Mary go fishing scene, because I think that was so cool. Like I love science fiction action scenes like that because you're put into a very high action sequence, but like with like space elements in it. And I don't mean like Star Wars like a Star Wars dogfight, because I think that's pretty boring. Pretty what's cool about scenes like that is like the tension of the movie comes from something that does not have that comes from the environment rather than any particular third party, but something that is part of the environment. So so for the Martian, the tension comes from Mars itself, trying to basically unalive Mark Watney. Oh, I'm honored you told your mom about this. I'm sure she's a very cool person. Okay, what's not being cached now?
Oh yeah, and the knight was supposed to rescue us. See, I get $100 more.
You're
Oh
excellent.
yeah,
Okay, maybe I shouldn't be.
yeah, and the knight was supposed to rescue.
You're
Oh
excellent.
yeah, and the knight.
The knight, yeah, I forgot about the knight. It's up there. Supposed to rescue Estella.
See, I get $100 more.
You're
Oh
excellent.
yeah, and supposed to rescue Estella. Okay, so yeah, and at night was supposed to rescue Estella. Okay, so we shall continue.
Do you
Visiting my homeland tomorrow. Oh, you mean you moved from elsewhere in Malaysia?
word hunt?
Click
And-
the end.
Okay, so we shall continue.
Do you word hunt?
Click
And-
the end.
The
Click
And-
the end.
the
We shall continue.
Do you
Okay, I know a great scene here. SpongeBob, the sorry Nickelodeon. I'm just gonna Nickelodeon, don't sue me. I really need to take a break after I hang with the fan because I'm simply overwhelmed and stuff. Oh, I'm actually pretty I'm always fascinated by how people who get overstimulated that easily um deal with these kind of things. I mean, you're the first person that I know that probably told me that these are called ear defenders. I know those are something that people wear to not get overstimulated. I just didn't know they were called ear defenders. I think that's pretty cool. And I'm learning a lot today. The 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 into
Into.
fell?
well
This soundtrack though. This soundtrack though. It's really bringing back a lot of nostalgia.
Lee,
there's two does.
river,
It's like the Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune. Four does. It's like
finish with my small sketches. Okay. Hopefully I can receive them and show it to the stream soon enough. Again, thank you so much for drawing, Isabella. I genuinely appreciate all the art you and Jasper has been giving me and uh, UFO. And don't forget the one art that I received from what was the name? Dilettante. Dilettante.
Soundtrack though, it's really bringing back a lot of nostalgia.
Lee,
There's two does.
river,
It's like the Wheel of Fortune. It's like the
river, river, river,
it's like the it's like the Wheel of Fortune.
'Every time I see other fan art of Orient 4, I jump up and get really happy. Yeah, I'm glad to. I'm also pretty. I'm also jump up and down. I stim pretty hard. Tend to overbring things a lot. Ear defenders, plushies, headphones. Or do you carry a lot of things in your bag? Like I know people who like that. 5 more minutes to the stream end. Where did that thing save to?
The Wheel of Fortune. It's like the Wheel of Fortune. For it's like the Wheel of Fortune. For the
river,
it's like the Wheel of Fortune.
I just realized that my time zone the stream starts at 8 a.m. and then at 10 a.m. Whoa. Yeah, it's kind of the perfect time for me to stream because I'm kind of awake. I'm sorry, but yeah, this is kind of the time, perfect time for me. Don't ask me to stream in the morning. I don't have the energy. Although now I do kind of get I am kind of tired. It's been a long week.
Yay!
The mushroom is hopping, not the frog.
Congratulations, you're
I'm.
very
I
good.
guess. Yay!
You're welcome. What can I say except you're welcome? Da, 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 da.
The mushroom is hopping, not the frog.
Congratulations, you're
I'm.
Oh no, what happened? What happened? What happened, Scrapbook?
congratulations, you're
I-
The place is very loud. Or no, you forgot to bring it. No, I thought you overpacked your stuff. Just forgot about it, huh? Do you have earphones? I'm not sure if that helps.
Yay!
The mushroom is hopping, not the frog.
Yay! Yay!
The mushroom is hopping, not the frog.
congratulations, you're
I'm.
very
I
good.
guess.
The mushroom is hopping, not the frog.
Congratulations, you're
I'm.
very
Yes. And if is Shrek hiding in the shed? Yes. And and if is Shrek hiding? If is Shrek hiding?
Shrek. Shrek. Chat. Meme. I'll take this. Save image. Somebody once told me. Yup.
Is Shrek hiding in the shed or what? What's is Shrek hiding in the shed or what? What's going on? Or what? What's or what? What? What's going on? Or what? What's going on? Why is there a random shed in the corner? I need to know what's inside.
Level.
Is Shrek
I
hiding
like-
in the
I like the
shed
cat.
or what? Shrek hiding in the shed or what? What's there random Shrek hiding in the shed or what? What's going on? Why is there a random shed in the corner? I need to know what's inside.
Level 2.
Oh, it's getting harder? Interesting.
Let's see what's level 2. I honestly don't recall.
Okay, I think I'll leave it to here. So that I can do what's next. Okay, great. Yeah, I need to show you what Isabella sent me. I haven't seen this yet. I'm gonna be the first I'm gonna be seeing this for the first time as well. Surprising. Okay. Okay, I need to show you guys. Do you see this? Oh, I love the paper texture. It's much different. Oh, look at the expression. Oh, hi, Catgoo. Hi, Catgoo. You're here. Nice to see you, Catgoo. Aw, I'm gonna show this to you, fool. Ah, thanks so much, Isabella. You're a treat as always. I hope to continue doing this forever. Oh, Rebel. I have not heard of that application yet, but now that you have mentioned it, I think I'll take a look at it, even though it is pricey. But yeah, have you tried Procreate? I think Procreate is pretty good. But yeah, um, thanks guys for joining this week again for another editing stream. I know it's been 2 weeks since we did any playthroughs, but I hope let's all hope UFO gets better from the sickness. Yeah. So yeah, thank you so much for coming, guys. I'll see you next week, possibly. Hopefully, we return to some A-Star games. I've tried testing Procreate before, and to me, it's kind of much. Oh, is it like overwhelming? And is it overwhelming, the UI? Interesting. I've seen um, softwares with like more intimidating UIs. Yeah. All right. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Isabella. Thanks, Scrapbook. Thanks, Scarlett. Thanks, Dilettante, for joining today's stream. You're always the regulars, so I appreciate it a lot. Thanks, guys. See you next week. Bye.